had to adjust myself, sorry. Hello, everybody! It's been like a week now since my last video went up on YouTube. Apologize if that woo is loud or anything. My mic is kind of closer to me than I usually have it. Yeah, it's like 3:30 a.m. on March 9th, and it's time for me to record more videos to put up on my YouTube. And so that's what we're going to be doing. I have to play some Vampire Survivors because I've been neglecting for a while to, they added 3 new achievements, and I kind of want to do this shit. So, yeah, that's what this is going to be. I'm just going to go with my usual of Gallo. And I have to do inverse on Mad Forest. We're going to pick a good song. This one. I'm gonna put it on normal. Do I really need hyper on? Not really, but you know, we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, it's been a bit since I recorded a video. Look, I'm nothing if not inconsistent in everything I do. I know there are things I should be getting back to doing, things I should be doing, especially, yeah, Mad Brew is usually what I go with. Oh man, I forget all the, combinations and what I should probably be using. I'm gonna go with Rune Tracer. Yeah, I know I probably should have been recording more of these by now, but look, sometimes you just don't feel motivated because of certain things, or sometimes life is just, there's a lot going on, you know, and it's hard to do things. And so that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Or at least, I think people still say that. The reason I'm playing another one of these games where you just kind of, like, roam around and, you know, shit happens, is because, I don't know, they're just one of my favorite types of games, for one thing. And two, I started to hold up one, I'm like, wait, no, two. I don't know, it's a good game. I feel like it makes for, you know, a good YouTube video sometimes, in a way that I can just talk about whatever while I'm doing this, you know? I obviously want to focus on what I'm doing, a lot more so than I'm doing right now, because I'm letting myself die. That's not good. But, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I said you know. I promise I'm gonna, you know, over these few videos I'll be recording here, and then hopefully, you know, I'm gonna be doing some more, like, soon. Not like I was gonna make a reference, there's no point in that, but, like, you know, maybe tomorrow night I'll try and do some more, and, like, you know, the night after I'll try and do a few more, and just make sure that I have, like, a good amount on back order, you know? And besides, the more that I do this, the more chance that I'll stop saying things like, and, like, stopping for a few seconds to just babble, because I don't know what to do. Yeah. I'll try and do double whips. You know what? That's something I want to do. I haven't seen this in a while. I want to refresh myself on things. Especially the newer ones. You would think those ones would be fresher, but it's like I spent most of my game learning this list here. And then the DLC, you know, I just kind of did the stuff and then was done. Alright. I mean, it'll tell me anyways when I go to actually, like, get things when I level up. I'll just go off of what I enjoy. But yeah, right now I need to do the inverse Mad Forest so that I can actually unlock the Bat. I think it was, what was it called? I think it's literally called Bat Country, which I don't know if that's a reference to Avenged Sevenfold or not, but if it is, good shit, Vampire Survivor devs. I like that. I'm a big fan. Just in general, I'm a big fan of these guys because they're just, I don't know, it's a good game. Alright, alright, I want the whip, because that'll go with my Ventus Acro. I am a sucker for getting the crown, though, every time. I know I don't need it. I can't help myself, why not? Look, the more I can level up, the better. So, like, why not, right? Really, I can just grab whatever for some things. I think most of what I got... Let's see, that'll be for the whips. Okay, actually, I still do need something. Well, no, the armor for that. The rings for this. Okay, yeah. Let's just get what I have to get for the Santa water. And that'll feel more comfortable about just taking whatever things. You know what? Never mind. I'll take the whip now. I also came into this again, recording this now, with, like, as per usual, just no topics to talk about. That's just my MO at this point. I don't know, I start recording, and it's like, my brain immediately goes empty. I know the big thing is, like, you just, oh, I don't know, talk about what you did today. I don't know, man, I didn't do anything that I feel like it's worth talking about, okay? That might, I don't know. It's so tough, you know, like, not being able to bounce things off of people, you know? But even then, I'm not, you know, I would never try to hide behind that for a reason I shouldn't do this, or, you know, because maybe this will help me in the long run get actually better at, you know, talking. Okay, yikes, I really gotta focus right now because I'm literally throwing. Yikes. Ooh. Okay. Let's get something that isn't a part of the things I would get from this map. So either the wings of the Spellbinder. Duration would affect the Santa water, I believe. And actually it would affect the clock lancelet, I'm pretty sure. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Ooh. Perfect. No, because that's right there. Excuse me. Insert cat jam. You know, that's another thing. Got this far in the video, and I probably should apologize for the fact that this game is, like, crazy. Even when, you know, just recording, I feel like the bitrate is probably going to be, like, you know, I don't know. What I'm saying is my camera right here, like, if things are going on screen, down this way, you know, it's probably going to look chunky up in this corner here. But then again, I only really have the camera up here because it just, I don't know, I feel like it adds that, like, extra little touch of personal connection, you know? Some people just really like to see some, you know, or watch videos with people, and they like to see them on screen. I mean, that's kind of why I started doing that when I was streaming, because I mean, first of all, people were asking me, like, hey, why don't you just use your webcam? Why not, you know? And it just, I don't know, sometimes you don't want to have to make yourself look good. Like, I have, like, you know, my beard definitely needs to be trimmed, or, you know, just random things like that. I have the pairings for yeah, I have the pairings for, excuse me, everything. Let's do that one. But sometimes it's just a little bit extra effort, you know, to make sure you're looking okay for doing something. And I know that doesn't matter to everyone, but it's like, I don't know, someone comes into your stream or opens up your video and they see you and you're like, you look like crap. So I might be like, I don't really care for the way this person looks, the way this person sounds, the way this person, you know, there's so many different little things that I feel like just go into that. Is a big part of it me being, you know, insecure in some way, or me being, like, not scared, I guess? I guess too anxious is what I'm trying to say about things like that. Yeah, most likely. I'm an anxious person. That's just what I do. Ugh. My face, like, is itching. Not that I need both my hands for this. I mean, I'm, you know, ooh. I have, like, one hand on the keyboard. That's really all you need to play this game. Oh, and aside from the fact that I need to open chests as well. And I can right-click to make it go faster. Which is what I'm going to start doing from now on. We don't need to hear that every single time. Give me all that back. Yeah, I think they dropped these new achievements for the game and, like, the new stuff added to it, like, either a month or two ago at this point. And I'm just... I don't know, I'm slow. I wanted to do it, but there was also a part of me deep down that's like, you know what? Why don't you do this and record it? And so that's why I've just kind of been waiting. And now that I finally have the motivation, and it's like a time of night where I'm like, you know what? I feel good about doing this. That's why I'm doing it. You know, that being said, too, it says at the top here I've only been doing this for like 6 minutes. Oh god, I'm dying again. But that is not true. The recording at this point is like 12 minutes long. I don't know, there's like pause screens and selection screens and stuff. So this might seem like, oh yeah, I could just do a 30-minute run quickly on Vampire Survivors. This video is probably going to be like 40 minutes to like an hour. And I imagine that'll probably not help it with performing too super well, but you know what? That's okay. Not that that matters too much. Oh lord. Okay, let's re-roll here. Let's re-roll again. Let's go again. How many revives do I have? Just one. I think for my last thing I might take the Tiragisu. I don't know if I trust myself. Not to die. You know, no. Let's go with the Bracer. Screw it. I think even with just one revive, I can make this happen. I say as I barrel into enemies and get hit quite a bit. What this means now, though, is that I can pick these extra things up, because I have filled all my slots now. I can get extras. I got caught on a tree. I hate my life. Damage will help. That'll help. That'll help. Alright, I am not going to take Curse. Alright, now we're playing a dodging game here. Floor chicken, floor chicken, floor chicken. You know, I've played so much of this game. I gotta admit, I've never really played like a Castlevania game, and I mean, if you don't know, there's a lot of Castlevania references in this game. I mean, pretty much the entire game in itself, I would say, is just one big Castlevania reference. But like, yeah, I've never touched that game series, so I mean, I can make those references all the time about this, because I mean, I know somebody who's played them, and I, you know what some of the references and stuff have to do with. Like certain character references and things. And that's not to say it's all Castlevania references either. There's literally a character that's just basically Bayonetta. And I love her because she uses guns. Like Bayonetta. But like, she's also just a really good character. Let's do the Laurel. I could really use the shield back a lot sooner, more often. And more charges on the shield, which will be coming in the next upgrade. I could go for the rings or the red pieces, but I don't want to do that right now. What I'd really love is if my, like, attack weapons would be offering me more upgrade choices. I know I've passed on quite a few already just to get some things, which I probably shouldn't have done. Oh, wow. A lot of bats, real fast. But, I need to do more damage. Like, now. ASAP. I also need to kill more of these enemies that are going to drop chests for me. Alright. Big wave of bats just shoves all the enemies into me. Yeah, Rune Tracer. Damage up by 5 and speed up by 20%. Don't mind if I do. I mean, that's the reason I thought the gloves might be kind of good for the Rune Tracer, is then they're zooming around the screen faster, and before they dissipate, that means they hit more enemies. And if you don't know this game, and you're watching this, for whatever reason, you're probably like, I have no idea what he's talking about. There's so much going on at once, there's a lot of sounds, and that's okay. I mean, really, I don't know, you just run around, things get killed automatically by the stuff that you put on your character. The joy in watching something like this is being able to, A, criticize what someone else is doing, like, why did you take this, you idiot? You should have took something else. Oh, at like 5 minutes in, you took this thing, and I'm like, man, that is so dumb. He should have taken this. And you get to, like, you know, kind of nitpick, like, the person you're watching. That's one of my favorite things to do when people are playing games like this. I can't believe that idiot just did this, you know? I'm obviously not thinking about it like that. Or am I? Well, like, I don't know. I just think that's a neat thing to do when you're watching someone and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe they did this. Why? Oh, notification. There's something random. Rune Tracer. I'm also trying to get more comfortable with when I'm doing stuff like this. Just being, like, you know, more myself. Like, when I'm talking with my friends, you know, I have no fear just, like, being loud when I need to be, or, like, changing my tone to whatever I need to change it. And there shouldn't be any difference to when I'm recording something, you know. It should just be the same thing. If I'm going to be loud, or I'm going to say something and make a reference, and I need to get loud for it, I'm just going to do that. And if it's too loud afterwards in the video, I don't know, man. I don't go back and mix these after the fact. I'm sorry. No, but genuinely, I apologize if at any point during the video or anything like that gets loud or whatever. I don't go back and mix these. I wasn't kidding. I just, you know, I say we, like I'm working as a part of a, you know, a multi-man team. I have a friend who does my my thumbnails for me, and I appreciate that very much because I know it could be, like, relatively easy to do, but also I'm kind of dumb in most things. I don't know. I'm not great with a lot of different programs and things. Wow, that was my first Santa water upgrade. No shit. Let's do that one. Wow, that's a good thing I have a revive, huh? Alright. So Santa water again. Santa water again. I need to start making sure all my weapons are doing things that are going to kill enemies for me. I need to not die again, because I have no more revives. I say as I charge into a pile of enemies, all because I want a chest. I think that was worth it, though. Hopefully. But yeah, like I was saying before, I say we like I have a team of people who are behind this. It's literally me just deciding, yeah, I'll record this video. And then I go and record it. And then I upload it to YouTube. And then I send 2 pictures to kind of like mash together for a thumbnail to my friend. And he gets back to me, you know, whatever, because I don't want to rush him. That's actually why, like, one of my videos didn't go out, like, kinda at a certain time, because, I didn't have a thumbnail by then, and I was like, I'm not just gonna, you know, put it up without having it, like, look as official as it could be, or, you know. Just because, you know, I want it to go up and actually get somebody's attention. It's one of those marketing strategies. But, you know, a lot of people get views on their YouTube videos when they do the things like putting a picture of themselves, making like a, you know, a face where you're just like, you know, in like the bottom corner pointing at something, right? I don't know, it just gets a lot of people's attention. If you're here watching because of that, I'm sorry I tricked you. My content really isn't all that fun or entertaining, but you're here now, so stay for a while. You know, I could stop the recording here and milk this for more content. I could put this video out, you know, with a loss, because Lord knows I did that with, well, every single one of my potato videos, I'm pretty sure. I think Soulstone Survivors is the only game so far I've done like a successful run-in and put videos out for it. I promise I'm not bad at games, you know? I just make poor decisions. And sometimes it's hard to talk and, you know, play super well. Excuse me. But yeah, you know what? We'll call that one there. And then, hopefully, there'll be another video coming out after this, probably next day, or something like that. And it'll be me actually completing the run. So, yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning in. If you watch this video and you've hit this point, I don't see why you wouldn't scroll down and maybe also hit the like button. I would appreciate that very much. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment on the video, even if you're just saying hi on every single one of my videos. I appreciate you, and I thank you very much for what you do. That being said, I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you.